indigenous human spaceflight program. The question is, has an Indian ever gone to space? Answer is yes, Rakesh Sharma. But has an Indian ever gone to space in an Indian launch vehicle launched in India? Obviously, answer is no. Okay. So Rakesh Sharma he was Wing Commander Rakesh Sharma. He had gone to space on 3rd April 1984, and at that time we had a very strong cooperation with the Russians, and he, along with Russian cosmonauts, blasted off from the Baikonur. So Baikonur is erstwhile USSR. Baikonur is erstwhile USSR, but now it is a part of Kazakhstan. Yeah, so technically it's not in Russia, it's in Kazakhstan now, after the disintegration of the USSR. So Soyuz T-11 was the launch vehicle. As you may be aware, or you must have seen the video recordings also. So when the Prime Minister Indira Gandhi asked Rakesh Sharma as to how does India look from space, so he's stated to have said, "Sare jahan se acha Hindustan hamara." So which is, the Muhammad Iqbal's famous line. Okay, so now let's look at and so Rakesh Sharma is only Indian, but if you look at Indian origin people who have gone to space, there are plenty of them. One was this unfortunate case of Kalpana Chawla not making it back, but you also have people like Sunita Williams who've gone to international space stations, have gone on multiple missions. Yeah, so if it is of people of Indian origin who have gone to space, you have a couple of names. If you look at Indians who have gone to space, it is only Rakesh Sharma. Currently, we are hoping that in the next year or so, we should be able to send a crew of 3 Indians through India's indigenous launch vehicle, which is going to be GSLV Mk3 Mark III, and they would be in space for approximately 1 week. So there is a lot of tests that has already gone. There's a test that is going on. There's been budget or funding that has been approved. A lot of things that have happened. Now I want you to look at Gaganyan at 3 broad categories. Okay. First is the crew module. This is by far the most important part of Gaganyan. Why do I say this is the most important part of Gaganyan? Is the launch vehicle is more or less ready, because the GSLV Mark III is capable of launching something like 10 tons. It was very clear that the crew module is coming within 10 tons. So the launch, readiness of the vehicle can be done. Training of crew members, we have a lot of cooperation. We have some experience ourselves, but we have the Russians to depend upon, and not just Russia. France has also stepped in to help with their knowledge of space medicine, so on and so forth. So this is also important, but it is doable. But what is really important is the crew module, which is, when I say crew module, it's nothing but the room. Let me say room, yeah, a capsule or a room in which the 3 astronauts will spend 1 week in space at an altitude of 400 kilometers. Now imagine, maximum emphasis has gone into designing a crew module which can survive, withstand the time in space, can withstand another very dangerous phenomena which we will discuss in detail, called as re-entry. RE and entry, re-entry. So we'll discuss all these terms one by one. Is it that India is preparing for Gaganyan now? No. Indian preparation for Gaganyan started way back in 2007, which means 15 years before itself, we started some parts. It always happens, no? When a task is very complex, you divide it into small parts and you gain confidence little by little. That's exactly the approach that India has followed, starting with the Space Capsule Recovery Experiment 2007, followed by Crew Module Atmospheric Re-entry Experiment. So this is also called a CARE, CARE, Crew Module Atmospheric Re-entry Experiment. And the most recent was testing of the Crew Escape Module. It was also called as the Pad Abort test, if you remember it. Yeah, that was in 2018.